So if you see, so operators are to do some operations. Like if you want to do mathematical operations, then I can go with arithmetic operations. So if I want to do relational operations, like I want to compare whether I want to check, I want to get the employees which is having salary greater than 10,000. So, or I want to check whether if it is completed or not. I want to check whether it is completed or not, whether it equal to true or not. I want to compare, or I want to compare two things. For example, I'm entering Sagar. So now I will check whether that particular thing is containing a string or not. That will be equal to, not equal to, including, right? That is a relational operator. That is a relational operator. Now I want to check the condition whether you should not be late and you should have some ID card, right? And you should not be late, or you should at least have permission letter, or whether this or that. And you should not have the pending due, not. You got my point. So that is one of the situation. Now I want to assign something, means equal to operator. If you want to do increment or decrement, you got my point. Increment or decrement. Then I want to increment by 1 or increment by 2. So that will become same. Then I want to do ternary operator. This ternary operator will be like plus, like whether it is true, then it will execute immediately. If it is false, it will not execute that. You got my point. So then I want to do bitwise operator. So these are the operators. We will do one by one. Okay. Let's create a file. Okay. So operators dot class. So let's check where we are executing main method and we'll stop that. Okay. Not here also. Student, not here also. I think here module 4. Just put main one. Then it will not execute. Let's go to operators. We'll put public static void main there. And let's continue. One second, guys. I'm setting the laptop. Okay, right. So let's start public static void main to do entry point for this, as we know. Now, if I want to do arithmetic operators, it will be plus, minus, star divided by, modulo divided by, like that. If I do int, like whatever it may be, marks, social marks equal to 97 into science marks equal to 96. Then int total marks equal to social marks plus science marks. Now I want to minus total into total average equal to, let it be something, or I want to into Hindi marks is equal to 50. Now I want to take marks without Hindi so that I can minus Hindi from the total marks, minus Hindi marks. Now I want to take the average of that into average equal to right? Sum of observations by number of observations, like total marks by total, like total marks by 3, right? 3. This is by. Now what we will get? Average, we will get the quotient of that. If you are dividing that, it will get the quotient. Just run this. So if you are just dividing by, then it will get the quotients. 1 second. Why there is lagging? Okay, main is capital M. If you put small m, that will not execute. Okay. So now here average is 81. So now if I want the remainder, then you will put modulo division. You got my point. If you want remainder of that, then I will put modulo division. Here remainder is 0. Means if you put 28. So now what is the remainder for the 28? It is 1, right? 3, 9, 3 is 27. 1 will be the remainder. If we put 27, right? Then 0 will be the remainder. If you want to find the remainder, you can go with modulo division. This we will call as modulo division. Again, if you put star, you know that, so that whatever that 81 that will come, that will come. So these are the arithmetic operation to do calculations, basically to do calculations. But if I want to compare something will be equal to something or not, then I can do comparison operators, which is greater than something, less than something, greater than or equal to something, less than or equal to something, equal to something, not equal to something. You got it? Now you want that will become true or false based on the condition. If average equal to social marks, is it true? Console.writeLine, average less than or equal to social marks. Is it true or false? If average greater than or equal to social science marks, is it true or false? We will calculate that. If average, so why I want to put? Now you want to withdraw some amount from the ATM. Now I will put 1000. 1000 less than or equal to available balance. You got it? Just put avail balance equal to 999. If you are trying to get the balance, it should at least less than or equal to available balance. Then only you will get. You got my point? Means whatever you want to withdraw 1000, that should be less than or equal to available. If it is equal to that also, then it will become 0 after withdraw, right? That should be the condition. These are the conditions you want to check. Less than or equal to means it will equal to that or less than that, not more than that, right? If it is true, then it will become true. Then only you will say it will withdraw. Otherwise, it will say insufficient balance. That conditional checking will come in later. But this is how you want to check. If that is not equal to that, that is not equal to. If it is not equal to, then it will become true. If it is equal to, then it will become false. You got it? That's a reverse. Not means reverse. Now assignment operator int average 2 equal to 0. Then equal to is we will call as assignment operator. What I just mentioned here, right? Is an assignment operator. Now I have logical operators, which is and or not. Now if I check whether int is ID card equal to just put okay is ID card boolean, okay, full ID card equal to true. Now bool is took permission equal to true. Is late equal to true. Now tell me, if you are coming late to the class, you should take permission and you should have ID card both. Correct? Then I want to put and for that. Is ID card is should be there. and is to permission also will be there. If you are coming normally means you should have ID card. You should have ID card. Or you should not be late. You got my point. Not be late. You got my point. You understand? Anything will be fine. Anything will execute. Both will be true. If I want both, then both should be true. Then only it will become true. Otherwise, it will be false. See, if I put false for this ID card, then definitely it will become false. And means both should have true. Otherwise, it will be false. You got my point? So that is and or and not. Not of the current one. If it is false and you will put not, then it will become true. Again, if I put not for that, it will become false. Again, it will become not for that, it will become true. Again, if you put not for that, it will become false. It will reverse like that. You got my point? That is the logic there. You can put n number of nots. That is always true. Okay. Again, I put false. So that's how it will work. Not, you can put always. Okay. Again, here put not. Then both will become false. Right. So that is how it is. Not and or. The next one is ternary operator. So now what I want to do, let's age equal to 18. I want to print console.writeLine. See here, ternary operator. If it is true, it is completed, then I will print DFS exp. Otherwise not completed. Let's take the same. Okay. Int is or boolean is completed. Is completed equal to true. Then what I will do is completed question mark means it is true. Right. If it is a boolean, you can directly write this. If it is completed, then I will print DFS exp. Else not completed. You got my point? DFS exp. If I put false, then it will print not completed as usual. That is the ternary operator in the same line you want to print. That is the same what I am doing here. If it is boolean, then you can directly put question mark. But if it is not a boolean, you want to compare something. If I put age greater than 18, okay, or is age equal to 18, I want to compare. Then I can directly put age greater than or equal to 18 condition here. That's fine. It will always execute that. There also you can add conditions. Okay. If age equal to 17, then that will become false. That will be not completed. So this is the ternary operator. Then increment and decrement operator, plus plus minus minus, pre-increment and post-increment. If I have int x equal to 10, I want to assign y equal to plus plus x. Again, I will assign z equal to x plus plus. Now tell me, it's an increment operator and decrement operator. Again, if you put p equal to minus minus x. Again, increment q equal to x minus minus. Finally, if you print all, what it will get, let's see. X, Y,
10.
Z, P, Q. So just console of all the things which are above in the nature. Now let's see what will happen. So now let's see what is the value of x? 10. Now if you do plus before assigning, means we are assigning it, but I will put plus before x, means it will first increment by 1 and it will assign, then y will become 11. If we put plus after x, then it will assign 10 first, then it will increment. You got my point? Now by this time, x is already 11. Now by this time, it's already 11 only. After assigning that, it will become 12. Now by this time, x is 12. Again, I want to decrement before assigning, then 12 become 11. Again, by this time, x is 11. I want to assign first, then I want to decrement. It will become 11 first, means q will become 11 first, then it will become 10. You got my point? Let's see. See, 10, 11, 11, 11, 11. X is 11 by default. 11, 12, again. It's 11, again 11. You got my point? 11, 11, 11, 11, as I told you. You got my point? That is the same. నేను చెప్పినట్టు you got my point. Why these many 11s? Because you see these are all 11s only. Now by default it became 11. After assigning to Z it became 12. Again before assigning 12 become 11 and again it will assign. Again after assigning the 11 to that it will become 10. So here Q will also be 11 again. You got my point? Now do expression evaluation. Int EVAL equal to expression evaluation. So now what is the value of X? I will reset to 100 here. Okay. Now I will do X plus X plus minus X minus X minus plus X minus X plus X plus. Simply, it's very easy for you. So what is the X here now? Expression evaluation I want to do 100. Plus X means it will become 101 and it will assign. Then minus X means, so 101 become will 100, then it will print. Minus X minus means it will give 100 first, then it will become 99. Plus now it is 99, it will increment first, then it will become 100 only by default. Now minus X means it will decrement first, minus 99. Then X plus means first it will be 99. After all, it will become, 100. Now, what is the value of the expression evaluation now? So it's almost 100, 101, 201, 100 minus 100, cancel. 201, 301, 99, cancel. You got my point? You got my point? It's 301. You want to do this expression evaluation. This is the first point you want to practice. All expression evaluations will be there. Int EVL2 equal to, if I put X plus X plus X divided by Y star 10 plus X minus star 10 plus Y plus star 10 by X minus plus Y. Do this type of evaluations, then you can understand easily. Expression evaluation. So now here braces will be given priority. After that star and by will be given priority. Then plus and minus will be given priority. That is how you can check. You can practice this expression evaluation. That's why I will put expression evaluation here so that you can understand what is the operator, what is the operand. Now I will tell you. Here operator is plus, minus or division, whatever you do. Operand is X, Y, whatever you do here, right? This will become operands. Finally, if you combine this, then it will become as expression evaluation. You got it? అర్థమైంది అందరికి? Till this point. అందరికి అర్థమైంది ఇంతవరకు? సాయి భాను, నవీన్, మల్లేశ్వరి గారు. Apart from that, so సాయి భాను,
చెప్పండి.
are you clear till this point?
Yes, Sagar.
Okay, fine. So the last one, but not the least one, if you see bitwise operators, right? Why I want to tell you bitwise operator? Because so now you see in computer how the values are storing. For example, if you give 21, how it is stored? So in computer it is having 8 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is the value of bit? The last bit value is 128. Before that is 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. This is the bit values. Now tell me 21 will be what all I need to fill to become 21? 16 plus 4, 20 plus 1 means I want to fill these 3 places, Rest all is zeros only, right? 16 is 1, 8 is 0, 4 is 1, 2 is 0, 1 is 1. See, these three places if I fill right, then it will become 21. Again, if you want to add plus 1 for that, then it will become 22. Then I want to do 16 plus 4, 20. I can remove 1 here. You will put 0 here. In 2's place, I can put 1. Then it will become 22. Again, you want to increment 1. You can put 1 here also. Again, I want to increment 1. 4, 2, 1, 7. I can remove all these three and put zeros. Then 8 I can fill. Sorry, 8 I can fill. You got my point. 7 I can remove 8. This will become 22. Again, I want to increment 2. Again, in 2's place, I can put 1. This is how internally computer will change. Now, what I want to put here is let AB equal to 10 into BC equal to 11. So, if I do bitwise operation and OR, so what is the value of 10 here? 8 plus 2, 10, right? You know, it will be 1, 0, 1, 0 is the 8. Before that, it is 4 zeros. That's fine. What is the 11? 8, 9, 10, 11. It will be 1, 0, 1, 1 because it's 11 only. Now tell me here if you put and bitwise or exclusive or and or XOR. If I put and means if we have in the two places it is 1, then it will become 1. Otherwise, it result will not become 1. Here 1, 0 means or. If I put and, then it will become 0 here. Here also it will be 0. Here also it will be 1. So now tell me what is the value of this? It is the 8th place. This is the 2nd place. Now the value will be 10 only, right? Definitely. If you do so, if you have two places, 1, AB and BC, in both places, wherever that is 10, then it will become 10. You got my point? 1 second. So then what I will do? Int result equal to AB and BC. So just print result here. Because it will become 10. Because common value will be taking. If I put OR, then it will become 11 because if I put 100 here and I will put 11 here, it will take R. R will be massive value now. It's 1111. You can see here 111. So 11 will be the common in the 100. Then it will become 111. You got my point. If you put 100 means 64 plus 30, 64 plus 32, 96. 96 plus 400. Again inside that 1 will be here and 8 will be here, 2 will be here. That will also become, right? That will become 111. If I put XOR, then only 0, 1 become 1. 0, 1 wherever the place will become 1. Rest all will be 0. You got my point. Only 0, 1 will be true. Rest all will be false in wherever it is. That is cap you can put. You got it. Now I want to do AB left shift 1. So it will increment the value into powers. See, it's 200. It's very massive. Why? Because now tell me what is the value of 100? 64 plus 32. 96. 96 plus 400. Now if you do that, 64 left shift means going to left hand side. Means 64 1 will change to 28. 32 1 will go to 64. 4 1 will go to 8. Everything is doubled, right? Then 100 will become 200. Again, if I put 2, if I do left shift, what is the 2 value here is 1. If I do left shift, right, 2 will become 4. If I do left shift 4, 4 will become 8. That is how. Again, if I do right shift for that, means 2 will become, here we have 2. I will do right shift, means it will replace from 2 to 1. It will move to right side. Then what it will have? 2 will become 1 simply. See what it will happen. It will become 1. Again now I will put 8 as the value or 9 as the value. Here 8 comma 1 will become 9 as the value. 8 will go to left shift, means it will become 16. 1 will become to go to 2. 16 plus 2, 18. One second. I do right shift. Put left shift. Okay. See, it will become 18. So I will do left shift 10 times. Now it will become the greater value. 10 times I will do left shift. See, 9216 is the value. I will do 100 times. It will move on to like that. How it will calculate? Simply. See, the next value will be in 2 powers only. 128, 512 will be there. 256 will be there. After that, 512 will be there. After that, 1024. You know why 1024. Again, 2048. Like that, it will shift. Next bit will be 4096. It will go on. It will shift left bit and right bit, whatever it may be. Again, if I do right shift 100 times, it will become 0 or whatever it may be. Again, it will go to the reverse order. If it is, changing that. You got my point? So left shift and right shift will allocate on bits and or, like bitwise and bitwise or will be the single. If you put double and or double or, it will become logical operator. That is the major difference you want to practice. If you practice all this very well today, then it will become easier for you. So I'll upload material also now only, if it is not already there. All materials. C# module 5. I think I was preparing it. I will upload in an hour today only. Okay. It's already there. Only I want to finalize it and I want to post it. Ternary operands expression evaluation. Fine. It's already there. I will just, finalize it and upload in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. So that you can practice it better. Okay, guys. Are you understand till this point? Operators are very important. If you just practice once,